Have you ever stopped to think about the weight that can exist in a simple gesture? Sometimes a light touch can carry more emotion, pain, and redemption than 1,000 words. That's exactly what happened when Itachi Uchiha, in his final moments, reached out and touched his brother Sasuke's forehead for the last time. A simple gesture that, for those watching, became a whirlwind of meaning. Since he was a child, Sasuke always wondered, why did my brother treat me this way? That forehead poke was almost Itachi's signature, something that blended affection with distance, as if he was saying, "Not yet, Sasuke, not now." But the truth was far crueler. Itachi carried a burden no one imagined, a secret that forced him to be a villain in the world's eyes and a hero hidden in the shadows. When the final duel between the brothers came, the fight wasn't just ninjutsu, it was hearts colliding. Every strike from Sasuke carried years of hatred, every defense from Itachi hid love behind indifference. The climax of that battle wasn't Susanoo, nor Amaterasu, it was that silent moment, the final touch on Sasuke's forehead. Itachi, nearly out of strength, looked into his brother's eyes and repeated the gesture he'd always made. But this time, there were no more secrets to protect. It was farewell. It was an apology. It was love. And look, in the middle of all that emotional weight, let me open a quick parenthesis. Have you ever thought about how small details can change the entire atmosphere of a place? Just like in an anime scene, the right light can turn a simple moment into something unforgettable. Speaking of that, the Philips Hue starter kit, smart lighting is perfect for it. You control the color, brightness, and even create movie-worthy scenes straight from your phone. Imagine watching Naruto with your room glowing red during Amaterasu, pure immersion. Back to the scene. In that final moment, Sasuke didn't immediately understand the weight of that gesture. To him, Itachi was still the monster who destroyed the clan, but the touch on his forehead stayed, like an invisible scar that would later reveal the whole truth. Itachi's love wasn't in his words, but in his silences. Not in explanations, but in sacrifices. He chose to carry the hatred of all so that Sasuke could have a chance at freedom. That touch is almost a metaphor for Naruto itself behind all the battles, explosions, and absurd techniques. What truly matters are bonds. Itachi and Sasuke weren't just ninjas on opposite sides. They were brothers trapped in a web of painful choices, trying to protect each other in their own way. The cruelest part is realizing that, in that final look, Itachi already knew he'd never see Sasuke grow, smile, or even forgive him, and yet, he smiled. A light, weary smile, but full of tenderness, as if he was saying, "You are my pride, Sasuke. You always were." That moment marked not only the brothers' journey, but ours too, as we followed their story. Because in the end, Itachi's greatest fight wasn't against Konoha enemies, or even his own illness. It was against time. Time that never gave him the chance to live a full life beside the brother he loved so much. And then the scene ends. But the question lingers. Is true love always made of words and presence? Or can it survive only in silent gestures that never fade from memory?